What is up, guys? Broken Prophet here. Welcome back to the vlog. Here's hoping that your weekend, I think it's Saturday, is going great. You guys, I told you guys that I was gonna have a big announcement, hopefully this weekend, and I'm gonna save it for a live. I'm gonna save it for a live, but I still owe you guys a recorded video. So here we go. And if you look at the title, I'm trying something new. I'm trying to give out workings that will help with some everyday things that can grow into bigger things. Like I'm trying to give you utility working, something that you can do for a bunch of different situations. We always talk about money, we always talk about love, but what about the other aspects of life that hoodoo can help? So this is my beginning to delve into some other ways that root work can help you. If you look at the title of the video, the title of the video is how to stop matching other people's energy. And I know before y'all start saying something, I know because we live in a society full of catchphrases and memes. Is it meme or memes? I forget. Anyway, and I've heard y'all say all this before. Well, all I do is match your energy, blah blah. And I'm like, will you be quiet? Will you be quiet? I get I get tired of hearing that. I do. And a lot of you, that's like your ministry. And so I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't do that and why I'm doing this video to help get you away from that. See, always matching someone's energy can be very counterproductive. And when I say we're a society of catchphrases, I think along the lines of, when people say, well, you got to fight fire with fire, because that is what a lot of you mean when you say you're going to match somebody's energy. If somebody's doing you dirty, you're going to turn around and do them dirty. And all it does is perpetuate a cycle where neither one of us is happy with the encounter we have with one another. And you think about it, fighting fire with fire. We know that that doesn't work, but we keep saying it. That doesn't work. You cannot fight fire with fire. You cannot fight a thing with the same thing. If your house is ablaze, the fire department does not show up with flamethrowers. They don't. Life is about balance and you've got to counteract it. But unfortunately, a lot of us have our own internal traumas, our internal triggers that come from wherever they come from, a multitude of places. And what we're really saying is, well, because of how I feel, I can't take if someone talks to me in a certain manner. I can't take if someone uses a certain tone of voice. I can't take if someone does this. And so I will lash out. And that is not always the best way. And a lot of times we have dealt with people negatively and created a negative situation because of that. Because that your coworker comes in and you don't know why, but they've got a bad attitude. So some people, and if this doesn't apply to you, then just hit the thumbs up anyway, and watch the next one. But some people, coworker comes in with a bad attitude, it puts you in a bad attitude, and sometimes it is an empathic behavior. Other times is a result of like some trauma or whatnot. Maybe your significant other comes in and they're slamming stuff down, and you like, what's wrong with you? Automatically jumping with a little attitude. What's your problem? What done got into you? We're matching their energy. So you see, that is not always the most productive way. But I understand that sometimes it becomes such an unconscious thing that you don't even know you're doing it until it's too late. So this is a working that I use that will help you to stop matching other people's energy, and that it'll help you to find the right course to deal with the person. So maybe when they're slamming stuff down, you, whoa, you all right? Everything good? Or when your significant other just grumpy for no reason, instead of you giving them the silent treatment because they're giving it to you, come up with a hug and a kiss. Go grab a pap. Girl, what's wrong with you? Get in that room. Let's get this attitude about you. Stop. That's that kick.com energy. But anyway, one of the first things is using one of my favorite roots when it comes to discerning paths, when it comes to finding out which direction to go. And it is Solomon Seal Root. Now, I happen to have some here from www.trueconjure.com. And the Solomon Seal that I have procured, and you'll see it coming in two forms. Sometimes you'll see it shredded, like shredded wheat. This is the kind that it looks like potato chips. And I like this kind because, see, this is Solomon Seal Root. as you see, Solomon seal, like King Solomon, because a lot of you, because of my southern accent, can't figure out what I'm saying. So Solomon was the wisest man in the Bible. And so it is said that Solomon's seal root will impart some of that wisdom, which we all need at times. We all need it at times. Now, one thing that and I'm gonna give y'all a little hint because I give y'all the stuff that I do. If you look, y'all notice I wear a lot of hats. And look, and I have hair. Now I have hair. Some of these folks in the spiritual community, they either got a bald spot or that big old bullet head. But but I wear hats. One, because I like them, and two, because hats have bands. And inside the hat band, you can place some Solomon seal root. And you'll never feel it, but it's right there near your head. And what does your head do? Your head is where the brain meets is. And all you have to do is pray the 23rd Psalm over it, then pray Isaiah 55:11. And then after you're done with that, as soon as you're done with Isaiah 55:11, what you do is you say, I will speak and act according to what is best and not according to what I think or feel is best. You see that? See, just with that, you're taking out that instinctive reaction, which may not be the best course, and you're plugging in what is actually the best course. It actually will help to put you on autopilot, so that if someone comes in with bad energy, instead of you lashing out, matching their energy, you will instead go, like for instance, had a coworker came to work one day. It was raining like it is today. Um, and you know, she had just had a baby and she just coming back to work and hormones and just being frustrated because I don't think her husband was helping as like he should have with the baby. And hands were full and she's just barking at everybody that comes in. Ironically, we worked at animal hospital. And and she had a habit of just coming in with a bad mood. I mean, I give her a pass. But instead of reacting to that, I walked up and like started grabbing. She was like, ah. I was like, oh, I was like, hush up, just let me help you. And I started grabbing things out of her arms, you know, and got to her desk and she was like, thank you so much. Now, instinctively, if you regularly have a bad attitude, I'm laughing at you. You soaking wet and you dropping packages. Absolutely, absolutely. But was that the best course of action? No, it was not. And see, walking around praying over your Solomon seal root, putting it in your hat. And ladies, you can put it in hair clips, and y'all be having wigs on anyway. Just tuck it up under your wig. You're gonna be good to go. It does not matter whether I generally place mine in the front because that's where I'm facing, but I've had good results in the back or the top as well. So don't text me and ask me, does it matter? No, it doesn't. Just get it up in there, preferably the front, but anywhere up near your brain meets will do. Okay. Another thing that I like to do uses another root called calamus, Calamus, calamus root. Okay. Now, calamus is in smaller pieces. They look like wood chips. And one thing that I like with calamus is a root that gives control. Now, normally we use it so that we can control someone else. But in our quest to keep to do what is best, sometimes we have to control ourselves. So one thing that you can do is take a picture of yourself, get you two mirrors, excuse me, put one picture on here, sprinkle it with calamus root, then take the other mirror and just sandwich it down. Okay, you're not going to hurt yourself, you're not going to limit yourself. All you're going to do is be able to control yourself anymore. It'll help with your temper, it'll help with your spending. Excuse me. It'll help with any time you need to have more control over your words, your actions, just whenever you need to keep yourself in due bounds. That will help with that. Okay, you don't bind it or anything. Normally if y'all see me with mirrors, I'll tell you to wrap it with twine. This You're just kind of laying it up there, just bap like that. So it'll look like this. The reflective sides are on the inside. Okay, the reflective sides are on the inside. And the last one, ironically, is also with a hat, but it doesn't need to be. It can be a paper towel, and that's with Florida water. If you ever, Florida water, I love it because it not only cleanses of negative energy, but see, sometimes the energy we have is not necessarily negative or positive. It's just a part of us. If I get angry, anger isn't necessarily a negative energy. It is what I do in response to the anger that can be positive or negative. These things are parts of us, and we should not just label them something because and then we'll look at someone else like, oh, you're angry, you're negative. No, what you don't know my reason, the reason for my anger. So let's get away from labeling stuff like that. But we do know that sometimes when we are angry or when we're frustrated or whatnot, that can lead us to some negative actions. So one thing I love about Florida water is aside from cleansing, it cools. See, we often say when someone just acts rashly or impulsively, they're hot headed. Now, that's part of the African cosmology because we will sometimes bathe the head to cool it. And see, again, we're not matching energy. We're not fighting fire with fire. We're fighting fire with something cool. Okay. We're doing what just naturally makes sense, not just what people say. So one thing I like with Florida water, you can keep it on you. You can transfer it into like a smaller container, and just if you need to, just in the heat of the moment, like, oh, phew, you know what? I'm good. Disengage, count to 10, and put a little Florida water on your head. Okay, just wipe it. If you one of those towel bros, I hate the towel bros. Y'all know what the towel brothers are? The ones who, and they generally the big dudes who always have a towel tucked into their belt. And the reason I hate that is, and sometimes, they wipe their hands with the towel. They'll wipe their head, sometimes even wipe their mouth. I don't like the towel brothers because the towel brother, it always seems like that towel should stink. To me, it does. It seems like it should. I don't know how I got on that, but if you a towel bro, just sprinkle some on your towel at the end of the day, and all day long as you wiping your sweaty head, cooling yourself down. Okay, guys. Hopefully you got something of value from this video. I know the video just jumped in and it's gonna look all crazy, but I had to let y'all know that using these workings also works for another type of matching energy. And that is it's not just when we react negatively to someone coming at us negatively, but also sometimes we get ourselves into something positively by energy matching somebody else who's positive, but they just wrong. Now, growing up, we all have that one friend, that one cousin who regularly makes bad decisions, and we always got in trouble along with them. And you may not even be a follower personality. Some people are so good at projecting their energy that it just hits you, right? And it could be something stupid. We all have that one friend who's there like, bro, we look, you know what? We should move to Alaska. You sitting there after a while like, what? But they're so charismatic that after a while he's like, man, you with me? You like, yup. We gonna sell all our stuff, yup. And we just gonna move to Alaska, yup. you know. And people have gone to jail behind that one friend whose energy you matched. So these two workings can help keep you sane throughout all of their, you ladies, y'all do it too. Y'all have that one friend who's gets so mad at her man that now you going home looking at your side. Listen, not everybody is an empath, but we all have some empathic tendencies, and matching the energy of somebody else when they're a little bit of a dumb ace. And that's that. I said ACE, you two don't demonetize me. I said ACE, dumb ace. Okay, so yeah, I had to insert that in because these workings can help with that. I didn't want y'all thinking it was all doom and gloom. No, sometimes you can be completely happy and still get in trouble matching the wrong energy. So now let's go ahead and close this video out the way I had already originally planned. New to the channel, then please hit that subscribe for me. Excuse me. And hit that thumbs up. Make sure you hit the bell icon and select notifications to all so that you know when I'm going live. or when I'm dropping a new video. This is Broken Prophet, TBP, the global icon and a national treasure. Hopefully, you guys got something out of this. As I said, it's raining. If the rain lets up, y'all definitely want your notifications on, because if it lets up, then we will do that live road opening ritual for the community. Okay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You guys have been amazing as usual. And I'll see y'all next go round. Profit out.